All right, guys, this is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, sitting here with Marv and with Mike Molyneux. All right, here we are. Patriots lose to the Texans this past Sunday. Tom Brady doesn't look that good. There have been some conversations now about Tom Brady, obviously, that are going to be had after a loss like that. Are we finally here? Are we seeing the demise of Tom Brady, or is this just is Tom Brady going to show up later on in the season in a couple games and just look like the Tom Brady that we've known over these couple years? Now, there's a guy, ESPN staff writer, Bill Barnwell. He wrote about Tom Brady today and gave us some statistics about Brady since week 4. And remember, he didn't really look great in week 4 against the Bills. So I just want to read you guys this. League's 33 qualified quarterbacks since week 4. Brady is 30th in completion percentage, 30th in yards per attempt, 29th in passer rating, and 24th in total QBR. That's Tom Brady. You know who he's pretty close to in all those numbers? Mitchell Trubisky, some guy that people want off of the Chicago Bears. Not good. Certainly not great. Guys, simple question here. Are we watching the fall of Tom Brady? Are we watching the demise of Tom Brady as we know it? Marv, what do you think? Is this the beginning of the end?
You want to start off with me, huh, Nick?
Yes.
This is not the beginning of the end. Look.
Hats on forward. Let's go. Let's have it.
Brady's looked bad. Brady has played bad. He's made some very poor decisions, but he has not shown me that he's lost any talent. Like we was talking earlier, he looks good in the pocket. The arm is still what it looked like last year to me. It's still he didn't get dumber. He still has Tom Brady's mind, I believe, in there. But the thing that's been bothering me about Brady all year is you look at last week's game against the Texans, and you drive down the field and you miss Philip Dorsett in the end zone, wide open in the end zone. He misses him. The next play, you miss Mohamed Sanu on a slant. Then 2 throws later, you throw that interception. Then the third series, you come back in. What's his name? Jacoby Myers runs the wrong route, and then you lose now you're mad. Now you're mad. Now you're flinging your helmet in the air. You're frustrated. You're yelling, we got to be faster. We got to be more explosive. We're not trying to hear all of that if you're not playing better as well. Brady needs to start to take accountability, and I haven't seen that all year from him. You know, we look back at Tom Brady and his career highlights and clips. You hear him being motivational. Come on, guys, we got to get him here. We're not seeing that. Now he's just looking like the old man who's just always mad at the younger guys, and he's not putting his arm around, the younger players' shoulders saying, okay, we're going to get them up. And that affects the offense. I believe all of that, players need to see your quarterback still supporting, still there, still ready for the next fight. And I just don't see that from Tom Brady. We see him mad in the post-game conferences. We see him moody, and that affects the whole team no matter what. You got we mentioned earlier, you got a bunch of rookies or new guys on this team. Brady's the veteran. He knows this offense. One, he needs to play better. And if he's not playing better, he needs to bring the whole team up together. But back to your question, Nick, is this the beginning of the end for Tom Brady? No, I don't think so. I think he's made some poor decisions, and he needs to play a lot better. And then the stats that you mentioned, him compared to Mitchell Trubisky, those aren't fair. Those aren't fair because due to the offense that he's been running in, and we all know.
Yeah, but don't you think old Tom Brady at least makes his offense look a little better?
He should. He should, but there's a lot of variables. Let's not forget, there's been many weeks where you didn't have an offensive line. You didn't have anyone to protect your blind side whatsoever. So Brady's has been dealing not only with a revolving door of receivers, but a revolving door of offensive linemen, people who are supposed to protect him as well. So it's been real tough for this offense. I'm not going to put it all on Brady. Brady definitely deserves blame for poor decisions, throwing it to double coverage to Edelman. Like, all of these things are things that Tom Brady usually doesn't do. I don't know if he's just so frustrated, it's like he doesn't give a damn anymore. But things need to change in these next couple weeks to get this team really going here, or they will fall. And I don't see a lack of talent from Tom Brady. It's not Peyton Manning bad, what we saw from his last year with the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, You mentioned like the moodiness. I am so tired of hearing him whine and mope.
It's
Like, take
annoying.
some, take
Stop.
something. Take
Stop.
some blame on your shoulders. Like, you've got 2 of your 5 main targets are rookies. One of them wasn't even drafted. His confidence level's probably not even that high right now as it is. Tom, talk him up, man.
Yeah,
Do
it's
something.
bad. And
Talk him
usually
up.
he's that guy. He's usually that guy. That's
Yes.
why it's so disappointing. It's so disappointing to see because he's that guy that gets everyone up. What's going on this year? Is this why people are bringing up the whole it's Tom Brady's last year with New England and things like that? All of this sparks these rumors when you act like that.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, if you don't want people to be talking, unless he does want people to be talking about him going elsewhere or retiring, don't act like this. You're 42 years old. You're 42 friggin' years old. You can control the way you act after a game. You just can't. Even Gronk kind of called him out a couple weeks ago after he won the game. Gronk was like, "Come on, Tom, just like have fun, smile. You won." Like, that's what we want to see out of Tom Brady right now. Mike, before we jump over to you though, guys, do you want to be able to watch every single NFL game this season, no matter where you live or what team you root for? This season, there is a proven way to watch every football game live for a fraction of the price of DirecTV or NFL Sunday Ticket, and that is ExpressVPN. Here's how it works. Use ExpressVPN to buy the International Game Pass. ExpressVPN lets you spoof your location so you can buy the International Game Pass for just $125 and stream all of the games. ExpressVPN comes with apps for computers, mobile devices, and digital media players like Fire TV. Plus, ExpressVPN every time you go online to keep all of your network data encrypted, secure, and safe from hackers. ExpressVPN is the fastest VPN I've tried. Costs less than $7 per month and comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Guys, I have to buy MLB TV and whatever it is online, and I have to use this to spoof my location so they don't block out Red Sox games for me. Enjoy all 256 games of the 2019 NFL season with the world's most trusted VPN, ExpressVPN. Protect your online activity today and find out how you can get 3 months free at expressvpn.com/beat. That is expressvpn.com/beat for 3 months free with a 1-year package. Visit expressvpn.com/beat to learn more. All right, Mike, what do you think? Is this the end? Is Tom Brady done? Should Tom Brady just retire? Get out of here.
Here's something you guys have to understand, and I'm going to draw a comparison here to the Boston Celtics, but I'll make that comparison in a second. Yes, let me put this out there first and foremost. Tom Brady, in some points of this season, hasn't looked good. He hasn't looked like a great quarterback. I think all three of us can sit here and agree with that. But then at the same time, you're talking about a guy who's 42 years old. He's not playing football right now and going through the season just to play and let's see how well we can do. No, he's playing right now to see if he could put number 7 on his finger. So if he's getting moody and upset with these young receivers,
are you gonna compare this to who I think you're gonna compare this to?
Give me a second here, Nick. I'm gonna get it. If he's gonna be moody and
Mike's
upset,
obsessed.
If he's gonna be moody and upset with the fact that these young guys aren't performing or doing what they should be doing on the field, you know what? I give him a little slide for it. Yeah, you want him to be coaching up and come on, guys, we can do this or whatnot. But damn, he's 42 years old. This is the New England Patriots whose mindset over the last many seasons has been Super Bowl or bust. And yes, Tom Brady has worked with some crappy ass receivers over the years. And this year it's starting to look like similar to that. Because after Julian Edelman, who's the next great reliable guy that they can really depend on? Coming into the season, again, I've said this many times, we think they have Edelman, Gordon, possibly Demaryius Thomas. And then, a couple weeks later, you think you have Edelman, Gordon, a great athlete in Antonio Brown. Now you fast forward to week 13, it's Edelman. Hopefully Sanu can get it going with the new team. And let's hope Jacoby Myers and N'Keal Harry can find their footing as NFL wide receivers. Like, yeah, Brady's pissed. This is a guy who probably wants elite talent around him as he tries to make his way to yet another Super Bowl win. He doesn't want average talent around him or undrafted free agent talent around him. He wants the best. So if he's getting pissed right now and moody that these guys aren't probably performing at his level, yes, he maybe should take a step back and figure out what he can do better. Absolutely. But at the same time, he's like, damn, Kraft, look what you guys give me. Look, Belichick, look what you guys have given me to work with. Now, I make this comparison because I look at the Boston Celtics, who they're the Celtics. They want to win number Brandon 18 and whatnot. And I say, Danny Ainge, why the hell are you drafting undersized guards and forwards and guys from overseas, Greece, who don't even play on the court for no reason? Are you trying to win championships and build a solid team? Or are you just trying to, coast across the water and maybe find success? What are you trying to do? So that's why, compared to what Brady's probably being upset about and Moody's, the fact that he probably doesn't have the players around him that he wishes he could have at 42 years old. Because I still believe, like Marv said, I don't think Brady has necessarily lost talent or fallen off a cliff. But at the same time, I feel like some of it is what's around him that's contributing into the huge picture of the fact that the offense just isn't flowing right now. That's how I look at it. So I don't think Brady's done. He needs to retire. But damn, if he's going to be quarterback, obviously it's a little too late in trying to, get great options out there for Brady. I think we all agree that this is what they have and this is what they're going to have to work with. But damn, if there's a chance Brady's back next year as the quarterback at 43 years old, let's hope that he has solid pieces around him, similar to how the beginning of this season looked.
I thought you were going to go after Kyrie. Come on now. I mean, but look, you've been looking for the 2 seasons that we've been doing this for a way to bury Danny Ainge.
Hey man, Danny Ainge got to go trade, but that's a different conversation.
Imagine Mike sitting there at the game yesterday, like, let's go, Danny Ainge done tomorrow on the show.
You found a way, Mike. That's impressive. That's really impressive.
All right. I mean, the numbers don't look good at all for Tom Brady, but when you watch him actually play, there's plenty of issues that he is contributing to. He's a main factor to, like these dumb decisions, like throwing in double coverage, like not linking up and having chemistry with his receivers, because I think he's a big part of that too. With not actually leading this team. That's what Tom Brady's done since 2001. He's a big leader. Well, look, when 2 of your receivers are rookies, again, and one of them's undrafted, you're going to have to carry these guys along if you want to win, whether you like it or not. You have to stop moping around because you don't have the toys that you want that Bill Belichick or Robert Kraft didn't give you. You have to work with what you get. So, no, I don't think Brady is falling off of a cliff, Max Kellerman. I think we're watching a slow decline because I think a couple of years ago, Tom Brady might take this team. They might be playing better offensively. I think the talent level has gone down a little bit, but I'm not seeing anything close to a guy who's done. His footwork looks fine. He still has zip on the ball. It's not the same zip that he's had in the past, but he still has zip on the ball. He's missing open targets. I think there's a big issue with this offense, and I think it's more with the chemistry, with the lack of talent at the receiver position, rather than Tom Brady falling off that metaphorical cliff, falling off of that cliff that says that his career is done. I just don't see it that way. And I mean, if he is, he's 42 years old, but I just do not see it that way. He still looks fine when he's in the pocket and when he has time to throw. He looks fine. But there's also those times again where he's just missing those wide open targets. All right, guys, that was another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. Nick Qualia, Marv Zahn, and Mike Molyneux. Guys, every single Patriots game, catch Mike and Marv on the CLNS Media Patriots postgame show. Me, I'll just be here. Follow us on Twitter. Our little Twitter things definitely have already come up at this point. Maybe they're back here now. I'm not quite sure. Again, Nick Qualia, Marv Zahn, and Mike Molyneux. We're going to be back next week for another set of the CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. Guys, thanks for watching. Again, we'll be back next week.